Hey everybody, this is J-Mac and welcome to Bigfoot Input. We are here for all of your paranormal needs. Due to the overwhelming response to our last picture reaction videos, we're going to do another one today. This is going to be, I believe, 16 photos of cryptid creatures and our reaction to them. First, I wanted to share something. We get a lot of comments and we appreciate most of them. This one in particular was interesting. This is from Lisa Eckerl. She says, "You have no clue or what you are talking about. They are forest beings, 99.5 human DNA. You should watch The Facts by How to Hunt. Stop Your Opinions, which do not amount to squat," which spelled W-I-T-C-H. "Reporting you to YouTube for giving false information." So, either you enjoy our content or you don't, and we're fine with that either way. We understand. But as far as Lisa goes, I don't think it's fair to say that I have no clue what I'm talking about. We don't know that they are 99.5% human DNA. That's a really weird assumption, and I'm not really sure where she got that information from. And we do watch The Facts by How to Hunt. We enjoy Steve's videos very, very much. So stop your opinions. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to stop, though. I think I'm going to keep going. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, and, if, like I said, if you don't agree with me, then that's okay. No big deal. We can still be friends. Not with Lisa, but the rest of you. All right, guys, let's stop fooling around. We're going to get it right into this. So this picture was posted by Donovan Dredd, I think it was a couple days ago, of what is supposed to be a trail cam with this dog man creature thing in it. At first, it's impressive and actually pretty terrifying. Like, wow, that's scary. The more I look at it, though, something doesn't sit right with me. It looks like a mask. And I say that because look at the clear head and body separation. If there's hair on the body part of it, it's very, very small, like thin, short, like fur. But it just doesn't, it looks like skin. It doesn't look like, it almost looks like gray skin, but the picture's black and white, so who knows. But, yeah, it doesn't sit right with me, so I'm going to say mask on this one. I think I've seen these masks 100 times. You see them at the Halloween shop or, online, whatever, and they're all kind of similar. And I think that's what that is a mask. This is the white Pennsylvania Bigfoot, or albino Pennsylvania Bigfoot. We've seen the video numerous times. Actually, we just posted the video about it. We posted some commentary about the video. Thinker Thunker has done the video. And something just doesn't sit right with me. I know it's compelling footage. I get that. It really is. And I could be way off the mark, but there's just something about it. Why is there a white Bigfoot in the middle of Pennsylvania? It just doesn't make sense. And then also, where is the tapetum lucidum? Where is the eye shine? There's a huge light source shining in the face of this creature, and the eyes remain almost black. It just doesn't add up. So, please go watch the video commentary. You'll see it. We can get more in depth on that, and we can talk about it on that video. But I don't want to make a big deal about it on this one. I just want to touch on it. Is it plausible? Yeah, but what's wrong with this creature then? Why can you not see at night? It's amazing that an albino Bigfoot has survived this long in the forests of Pennsylvania. This is just baffling to me. But I'm going to move on. Speaking of albino, here's one that looks to be kind of white or gray. I think what bothers me about this is in the second picture, man, you get a clear look at this guy's face. There's like the ear, which kind of looks like those lowland gorilla ears. He's got like a cone-shaped head, some sort of beard and eyebrows and the hand and everything. Looks kind of legit. Then you go back to the other picture, and it just there's even eye shine. I think what's throwing me off is the stride on this creature. It looks like just some dude walking to the mailbox. But yeah, he's got the tapetum lucidum. Look right there. It's impressive. I have no choice but to call it. It feels like man in suit to me, but I have no choice but to call it legit because of those reasons. Plausible. I've seen this picture a lot. I don't. It's a bear, right? It's not. That's not a Bigfoot. I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't quite add up. There's something weird about it. I mean, yeah, it looks like it has a cone-shaped head, but that can be just an angle thing. There's not really a hand. It has more of a paw. Yeah, it just doesn't add up for me. I'm just gonna have to go with. I'll have to go with bear on that. I don't know. Maybe I'm off the mark, but I don't think so. There's something about this picture that bothers me. You know, it's everything that we ask for. It's fairly clear. It's, you know, it's a facial shot. It's all this kind of stuff. You can see the little beard and mustache and all that. But there's just something about it to me screams fake. He looks like the Burger King guy, you know? But he looks pretty jovial. Like, I mean, he's laughing. I just feel like this is some sort of movie set. And they just called cut, you know? I mean, I hate the whole man in suit thing because people beat that to death. But I gotta go with fake on that. I don't think that's plausible. I think it's improbable. Okay, this one here, you got a bear sitting in the woods for whatever reason, and you got a big, hairy Sasquatch looking creature behind him over his shoulder. First of all, that bear looks really photoshopped to me. I mean, it's just sitting on what? On those plants? I don't buy it. And then the Sasquatch, I almost could have bought the Sasquatch more without the bear. The bear ruins it. And then not to mention, I've seen this picture with just the bear and not the Sasquatch. So it's a Photoshop nightmare, honestly, this picture. Okay, this is interesting. So it looks like some sort of road or like a clearing. And here is a large creature, bipedal hairy creature. Doesn't look like a gorilla or anything of that nature. It certainly isn't a bear. He kind of is in like a weird squatty type position, almost like they caught him in the middle of something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to go plausible on that one. I think that's just blurry enough to be real. Looks like he's, you know, in motion. Okay, I don't know what, you know, I don't know what to do here. I don't know what's expected of me here. This is obviously supposed to be the Jersey Devil. Some goat type creature with wings that flies. You know, guys, I like cryptozoology as much as the next guy, and yes, obviously I believe Sasquatch is real, and I believe that probably somewhere in the world there is some type of Loch Ness monster creature, and even the Chupacabra, I'm sure, is some sort of misidentified dog, or some sort of canine that we don't know about yet. But to get me to believe that there is a flying goat, you know, and I mean, people say, well, if there was a picture, well, here's a picture. It's right here. It is plain as day. And I still don't buy it. I mean, it's just, it's right here in front of my face. And I'm looking right at the picture. Yep, there's a goat with wings. And he seems to be flying somewhere. And I just have a hard time saying, yep, well, that's the Jersey Devil. And there he is. So I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna let you make your own decision on where you lie on that argument, because I just can't. I can't do it. I don't know what that thing is. I think it's a fake. I don't know what it is. Okay, a lot of things about this picture bother me. First of all, I think I'm gonna say bear. I think it's a bear. Look at the feet. Those are not really Sasquatch feet. Then look at the hand, especially the right one. You're going to see like a, sort of like a claw coming out there. I have no idea why this 5-gallon barrel has a hole in it, unless it's some sort of trap to get the bear to try to get food out of there or something. Then look behind the legs. You're going to see a big chain tied to a tree. Again, why? I don't know. I think this is pretty obviously a bear. I still don't know its circumstances. I don't know what the hell it's doing out here, what's going on with it. I hope it's okay, but I don't think it's a Sasquatch. This picture haunts me. It has for years. I've been bothered by it, and I still am. It's a tree trunk, okay? That's very obvious. Look at the bark on the left-hand side there. It's an old, rotted out tree. You can see the bottom part there where it's like, hollow, and it's just tree bark. And tree bark, and I don't know if that's quite Spanish moss, but it's definitely moss of some kind. And it's all over the inside of the tree. You can see it kind of growing in different areas, and it's up top. Now here's where it gets weird. There is an almost perfect face right at the top with a cone-shaped head made out of tree moss. So one of a couple things is happening here. Either we're all suffering from an extreme case of pareidolia because the face is just clear as day on this thing. So it's a tree stump, but we're all suffering from pareidolia, and that's all. Although it is like the most extreme case of pareidolia I think I've ever seen. Or this is a Sasquatch that has perfectly blended itself in to look like a dead tree stump. And I got to be frank with you, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure where I lie on this. I almost wanted, there's a third option, is that someone took this picture of a dead tree stump and they threw a little bit of Photoshop magic into it and created sort of a face, and that's what we're looking at. And that very well may be the case, because no part of me thinks this is an actual Sasquatch, but I'm like, it's a little more than a tree stump. So I think that there was some intervention here, and I'm gonna say improbable on that one. This picture here. Something's wrong with this picture. I mean, the height is good, and I don't know. It looks like an upright walking. It looks like just muscle. I mean, there's like nothing else to it. I think what bothers me about this picture, look at the right arm, the trajectory as it goes behind the tree. When it comes out the other side of the tree, it's different. And it's like this really weird long hand. I don't see it. I don't know. I don't think that anything about this is real. In fact, look at the bottom back foot, and you can see how it's not really standing on anything. Yeah, I can't support that picture. I gotta say that's improbable. This okay. Thanks for, I appreciate whoever put a huge red circle around this obvious creature. We would have missed that. Strange picture. It looks like it has some sort of human structures over on the left hand side here. Once again, you've got this front facing picture, no genitalia to be seen, and even if there were, you can barely make this picture out. I mean, it's 20 feet away and it's just as blurry as it can be. I don't trust this picture at all. I gotta say improbable on that. Good try on somebody's behalf. What the hell is this thing? Yeah, I don't know if this was like a movie set or something. It's not a real Sasquatch, I'm gonna say that. This is a cool picture. So I think this picture actually is a still shot of a video that came out a while back of, there was like a wildfire and the whole area was just lit up, and all of a sudden this sort of dark creature just takes off running through the area trying to get out of there, and people assumed it was a Sasquatch. And I'm gonna mess this up. I think it was in Texas, but I can't swear to that. But I would say, yeah, this is probable. And last one, guys. I don't know. This is it's either weird Uncle Ernie staring in your kitchen window. Let's see. It's not a door. It's obviously a window, and this guy is just taking a peek, and looks like sort of a hairy creature. You can kind of barely make out some sort of face, like some sort of ape face. I don't know. There's not much there to go on, and I just don't know. Even if there was more, I can't really deduce what that is. But I'm gonna say improbable on that one too. All right, guys, that's it for me. I appreciate you listening. Please, if you enjoy the content, like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends, put it on your Facebook, whatever you feel you can do to help the channel. We would appreciate it very much. Okay. That's it for me, guys. J Mac out.